Hello Leo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 14th going to the 20th of February. So let's have a little look together and see what's going on for you guys. Nice. All right. Let's see. Okay, that definitely feels like some shadow work going on for the fire signs. I will be honest. We have Round and Round, which is a card of karmic cycles coming out of something that has been a little bit difficult for you. I do kind of get a sense. We had last week a really amazing reading, and this week, let's see. But from what I can see, I do get a sense that it's the heart chakra here that we're kind of tuning into a little bit more. I do get a sense that there is some healing that is needed still, because we have higher power, which is saying that you are tuning in a lot more to the divine, to spirit here. You might be connecting more to your higher self as well, understanding what you need from life. The number 4, to build foundations here, to get a plan in motion also. But of course it is the heart chakra too, and for some reason it's coming up a lot for you here, Leo. You guys do rule the heart. It's part of what you guys are. But the clean it up card coming through as well, it feels like you might have unlocked some inner things that you realize you still need to do when it comes down to the heart space, and you're understanding that you're responsible to be able to do this. You weren't responsible for how people treated you in the past here. This is of course some kind of conditioning here, so some of you could have been in a long relationship with someone who was very difficult to deal with, who hurt you a lot here, Leo. This could also be childhood wounds, stuff like that. So the clean it up card is, I feel like you're kind of gaining responsibility in life. Well, let's just say you're gaining responsibility for your reactions in life, not really what happens to you, because we can't control that. Trying to control that is, of course, gonna only hurt you. I think you're trying to kind of overcome certain things and certain fears, and that doesn't have to be just in love. This could be all around. Let's see what else is coming up for you though, and then we'll talk about it. The Wheel of Fortune, a ton of events here. We have the 10 of Wands, so you are really removing a lot of baggage. Absolutely, and starting fresh. Beautiful, beautiful energy. If you have been going through something for a little while now, Leo, I'm getting a sense that this is something that you might know of. Some kind of difficulty. Again, it is shadow work. You've kind of been holding everything together. You've been holding on to things. You're kind of starting fresh. You're starting new with the Ace of Wands. New ideas, maybe even relocation here. It does require you to understand what still needs to be done though. So I would actually kind of have a checklist. Unless it is internal stuff, then it's really about spending some time every day to kind of meditate, to understand what it is here. Because we have the 8 of Swords, which is also fears, entrapment, feeling like you're stuck in a situation or feeling like you're stuck in the past. Because for a lot of you, I'm going to be very honest, this is what it feels like. This feels very internal. But it could be external surrounds you. It could have a lot to do, Leo. And we might need to clear up our space around us to make us feel more level-headed and grounded with the higher power card. The Wheel of Fortune is a really good sign with these though, because it feels like you've been through difficulty, and that is what's represented by the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Look at all this stuff you're carrying with you. This kind of feels like it could be anything from, again, it just feels like the burdens that you've carried through life of either how people have treated you and how it's affected you. This could be, a bundle of things that didn't work out for you. Now we have the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. You're being offered a new life, which is so interesting, because this could be spiritual, Leo. But this could also be actually someone coming in and going, hey, Leo, like, you're really, really good at this. Do you want to come and do this for my company? Or do you want to... If it's in love, because it could be a passionate new beginning in love too, it requires you to let go of how everyone else treated you. Or maybe it's letting go of options. With the 10 of Wands, this could be ideas. We have so many ideas, but one presents itself to you. It's maybe different from all the ones that you're carrying, or it requires you to let go of something before you can move towards it. And it could even, again, talk about travel too. You have to let go of something to be able to start something new. That's what it feels like. But this is good fortune for you. I hope you can see that, Leo. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, it may not feel like that, because it's effort. It takes a lot of effort. And I think that's the one thing that's kind of... But the effort really is just letting go. Let's clarify. But the Wheel of Fortune is saying, now you've been through so much difficulty, now it's time for a fresh start. Okay? All right, I want to clarify the Ace of Wands. Yes, an offer coming in very quickly. Look at this. Someone coming in very quickly to offer you this passionate beginning. You might receive like a text or a phone call or an email of some kind like this. All right, 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands. This is very Sag energy. This kind of feels like you might have a lot of ideas. Again, this could be about travel here. You've manifested this though, by the way. Again, it's requiring some sense of freedom, which is the Sag energy coming through. And it also requires you to be optimistic about this new beginning. I feel like the vibes with these cards that I'm getting here, Leo, a lot of fire energy, by the way. All these wands, passionate new beginnings and purpose. The Knight of Wands is kind of how I see you when you take this Ace of Wands, because you have to let go of everything else and just take one with you. Just focus on one, or this new one that's coming in for you. Because this Knight of Wands doesn't need the baggage. You can't have all this baggage. You kind of have a limited number of things that you can take with you. So, you know, it's kind of like you're clearing up space for something new to come through. This could be through manifestation, by the way. You know, when you get rid of one thing, and it could even be, you might be letting go of physical objects, you know. Once you let all this go, something new comes in, a thing that you're wanting. Could be starting to see 111 a lot more. All right, and this Wheel of Fortune. Of course. Of course, this always happens. Let's go and grab it. Let's see what these are. We have the Moon and the Death card. Oh my goodness. These major arcana cards clarifying with more major arcana cards. Huge changes coming up for you guys. Let's move all this. All right. Death card. Oh yeah, this is inevitable. And it's interesting because I was going to kind of say this with the Ace of Wands in the... going from a 10 to a 1 with the Wheel of Fortune is kind of, this needs to happen. But we need to kind of move away from the chaos, and maybe some people might not even agree with this path. I would not rely on other people's opinions at this time, because the Death card, for me, is transformation is on its way to you. And of course, the Death card is kind of like, he's not really gonna change his mind despite whoever's in his way. That's what it comes through as. And this is what we're kind of stepping into. And it does feel like other people's opinions are kind of getting in the way. Maybe our own self-illusions as well can be coming through. Or again, some kind of confusion or emotional imbalance. A split mind maybe for some of you guys, especially if you have Gemini placements too. Because it kind of feels with the Moon card, this is a card of chaos. I feel like if you was to turn up the volume on this card, you'd just hear so much noise. I always see it as the noise card. There's so much noise around you, a lot of opinions, a lot of confusion, people telling you how to do things. Again, you're transforming from this. You are transforming from this. Of course, I kind of feel like it's inevitable to get through what you've been going through for something new. Let's clarify the Ace again. The Empress, really? All right, Leo. Yeah, and abundance. New beginnings coming in. Now, you've attracted this in. Again, I do feel like it's a manifestation of yours. I'm going to be very honest. The Empress is about love. It's about abundance. And I'm kind of seeing this as you here, Leo. Of you're attracting in golden opportunities. That's the words that they're wanting to bring to mind. And it's coming in very quickly. And it's coming to you. Yeah, the Sun card. Leo, you're going to be so happy. This news coming through, the Knight of Swords is being clarified by the Sun card. Extremely positive news. This is the best card in the deck. Happiest card in the deck. With the Empress, you're having so many major arcana cards and major shifts. Major good news coming in for you. I love this. You're going to be able to take your armor off, they're saying. And this could be what it's all about. Like I said, the heart chakra. You've been holding on to things and pain for so long. For so long, you're learning how to get rid of this armor of yours and to kind of go with the flow with this Knight of Wands, to see where life takes you, to kind of be more, one, spontaneous, yes, two, be more playful with things. And I feel like, of course, the past is, they're not really showing me exactly what you've been through, but I know it's been something that you've kind of carried with you even after you've been through it. You know, it's created some trauma, or it's created some difficulty in your life. You know, it's left you with a lot of stress. So this could be open conversation, by the way. Or again, just an opportunity to let it all go and start new somewhere else or with someone else. And this is going to make you extremely happy here. I feel like you've been, a bit too serious in life. But again, only because of the environment that you were in. But I do see new love is coming through. Deep connections coming through. Could be with a Pisces. The Lovers card wanted to come out there, yeah. Here we go. Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant. This is the beginning of a relationship. Now, this is something that hasn't really started just yet. You know, you could have just been speaking. The number 3 is coming through a lot. So 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. You might have known each other for this much time. I kind of am seeing a turnaround in a relationship or a new relationship coming through. You're building the foundations of something. And if it's not love that you're waiting to see results from, you're putting the intentions in, this could definitely be really good for a job opportunity, by the way. And people are seeing your work, and I think that people are really, they like what you're doing here. You hold a lot of potential in love, in anything, in jobs too. Nice, Leo. All right, so good news is coming your way, okay? And some of you might definitely be starting a relationship here. All right. Whoa, that is way too many. We're not taking that. All right, let's get a few, please. Just 3. Spiritual growth, yes. This is what happens. You've been through the dark night of the soul. You've been there, done that. Now is the time for you to kind of see what you've learned this whole time. You know, be able to actually have things around you that you can say, okay, I've been able to go, you know, I've been through this, but this is how I've come out of it. We have blessings coming through, which we love to see. The blessings are coming through with the Wheel of Fortune because you deserve it. Oh my goodness, this is why. And retreat, so interesting. Yeah, you're pulling your energy back by letting some things go. Doing the shadow work, definitely with healing here, taking some time out for yourself. And you're gonna kind of, I want to say kind of crash into an opportunity. So it's gonna come out of nowhere. That's what it feels like. Let's get you some love oracle cards too. Hand of Cards, which is taking a chance here. We have Kisses, unconditionally loving, falling in love. Meeting. You might meet someone online and be seeing them this week. Or someone could be wanting to meet up with you. Someone's not expressing how they really feel though with the Hand of Cards. This is like the beginning stages of a relationship. So for those of you who resonate with that, I do see this has a lot of potential. We have the Soulmates card here too. All right, which is nice. Soul contract, soul connection. Let's pull one more. Sunglasses. Yeah, this person's been watching you for a little while. All right, my angels. They could be wearing sunglasses when you see them, by the way. Or you could, I don't know. Let's say. Let's see when it happens, okay? My angels, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. I wish you well for the week, and I will see you guys next time.